Opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out. David Ortiz will get a shot here with two away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that two-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to breeze his way to a 1-2-3 top half, but back-to-back hits have turned the tables on him here with two outs in the visitors' first.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pompey moves over, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. David Price, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low threes. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss for strike one.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. A moment here in Toronto for a look at John Gibbons' starting nine. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's one of the best all-around players in the majors. He's got the power to go deep, the speed to wreak havoc on the base paths, the patience to put together a good at-bat, and the ice-cold veins that allow him to thrive in clutch situations.
Throw gets him, 2 down. With a moment now, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, Dustin Pedroia, for me, one of the best second basemen in all of baseball. Real grinder. Won multiple Gold Glove awards. One of the best hitting second basemen as well. He's a perennial all-star. Just one of the best all-around players in the game.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
2-1, here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Castillo looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0. Russell Martin now.
Catcher, Russell.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Ramirez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home. Pablo Sandoval makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Into the box, Rusney Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for route number 1. Blake Swihart is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Dalton Pompey strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting ninth, second baseman,
Ryan Goins stands in for the first time. He's set. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Jackie Bradley Jr. steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
And he misses again. 2-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pompey has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox. Josh Donaldson digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman,
A little bouncer.
Donaldson.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out, and that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. That's wide, 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Jays held in check, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Stroman's ready. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Pompey, still going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. And the Red Sox are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, so much for that 6 in a row he'd retired. That guy just says, take that.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1.
Trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Now another one hit deep to left. Pompey looks up, and this one's gone. And they're within 1 after back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. And the Red Sox have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Swing and a liner. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Rusney Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Castillo.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And on this one, for me, the question is, did he do enough to get out of the way? And you can see he just kind of turns his shoulder into this one, but he's awarded first base anyway.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here. Both. Russell Martin is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Catcher, number 55.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2.
Yeah, he just really pulled off of that pitch. This is a 2-seamer working its way down and away, and he wasn't even close.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting. Left
Ready
fielder,
now, Dalton Pompey. He reached on a single in his first try. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Kevin Pillar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I don't think it's at all surprising about where these 3 pitches are going to be located. As we check them out here on Show Track, you're going to see all 3 pitches right down around the knees or lower. Now, they didn't get the ground ball that they were looking for, but guess what? Consolation prize, you get the strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 3-2. Jackie Bradley Jr. heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. Now, the question is, if there's enough video evidence to change the call to safe, and wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat the throw, and this might be a well-used challenge.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's Mookie Betts as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And every hitter knows you're going to see more fastballs when you've got good speed over there at first base. And that's exactly what he gets here as he drives this one. And, of course, because of that speed, that runner's going to come all the way around and score from first base.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely.
Keeping him close.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, at the very least, if you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Hard hit ball to second, played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Middle of the afternoon here at Busch. We're tied now at 3. Ryan Goins comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ryan Goins.
Smoke on the ground left side. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Troy Tulowitzki will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Price pauses. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas, Bo Jackson, and Timmy Hudson.
Jose Bautista will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. Hanley Ramirez will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the 6th.
Hanley Ramirez.
Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Stroman steps into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pompey will wait on it. 1 gone.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo.
Leadoff man retired here, and it's time for the pre-at-bat antics of the Panda, Pablo Sandoval. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Rusney Castillo will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind in a count like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Liner towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of inning number. Edwin Encarnacion gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Ranging back is Bradley. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion as they take the lead 4-3. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Catcher number 55.
Russell Martin digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Yeah, he came right back in there with the fastball. Even a little tighter that time. That's what you have to do against a guy like this.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
Left fielder,
Dalton Pompey steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he botches it. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. Hit hard to short. Bogaerts has it. Pedroia on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count. Kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 pitches right on the outside corner. If he's going to keep looking at him, they might as well just stay out there. Why not?
And a dive, but he's back in. Runners going. Now a line drive to short, but caught out there by Tulowitzki. On to first, and they get the double play.
That could very easily turn out to be the play that decides this game right here. It's hit hard, but it's right at him. And that runner, he can't get back in time, so with nobody out, this is really going to change the complexion of the inning.
Here's Mookie Betts. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range in the side. Ryan Goins steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Carson Smith will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carson.
Ryan Goins will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Leading off with the Jays.
Chop
Second
foul right at
baseman.
home plate at strike
Ryan
1.
Goins.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label. So that's a great take.
On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Baseman number 20.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
Yeah, that's a very hittable location right there. Not where you want to be when you're facing a guy like this.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Roberto Ozuna will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Roberto Ozuna.
Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Bautista is there, 1 away.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. David Ortiz gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Tap foul at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. His second of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's Hanley Ramirez.
First baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Fly ball heading for the alley. Pilar sprinting after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
The batter number 48.
Pablo Sandoval digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One for the Sox thanks to the big blow by David Ortiz. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. All even now at 4 apiece. Jose Bautista will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, but you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The batter, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Chris Colabello stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
The 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Russell Martin will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Dribbled to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no... Aaron Loup will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Rusney Castillo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Tulowitzki is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Blake Swihart digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right.
Now batting,
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in now with one down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Goins fields it cleanly, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
now batting,
Mookie Betts rides to the plate with two gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one. Still all square at 4 apiece. Michael Saunders is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Over for a look now is Bradley, but this will find the seats. A foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Kevin Pilar stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well. So why not stretch him out a bit? Been working so far.
Ryan Goins is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
And with 2 outs, the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want to lose your concentration to the number 9 hitter.
Change up, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And he gets the call there. 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Michael Saunders will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Dustin Pedroia digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
So if you're wondering about what remains in the Toronto bullpen, there you go. We'll see if they decide to make a switch here. Digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. There he goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they won't get him. It's a stolen base for Pedroia.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. David Ortiz is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Hanley Ramirez gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Pablo Sandoval will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And the run is in to score from second.
The batter, right
Rusney Castillo strides in, grounded out his last time through. And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Blake Swihart comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Troy Tulowitzki will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
A lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen, as you see there. You got to wonder how long they'll wait till they pull the plug.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Well, I think that's a missing location right there. That was a pretty darn good pitch to hit.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Jose Bautista struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, David Ortiz. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 5-4. So long from St. Louis.
For the Blue Jays, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.